Hi, everybody. Welcome to an extremely special edition of Conversation with Calvin, We the Species. And actually, I think last night at this time, and this is July 9th, it's Sunday, we're supposed to get big storms here in New Jersey, never materialized. That's like nothing. It never rains. It never rains in Western Monmouth County. That's a song. I don't know if you ever heard that, guys.
No,
Never rains.
no.
But I never dreamt that I would be sitting with Gennaro Pecchia and Eric Vitale and talking about this very, very special event, Chefs Who Care. We're going to talk all about that. That's why we're here. But that's how fast sometimes things happen and materialize, and it happened really quickly. And I'm just so thrilled that I can do something, at least to spread the word, to promulgate. That's a great word. I looked that up before we went on. To promulgate this Chefs Who Care and the work that the Ashley Lauren Foundation does. So my monologue is officially ended, and I want to introduce Gennaro Pecchia and Eric Vitale to do a little bio of themselves. Such fascinating, interesting guys. We've been shooting the breeze for a little bit, and then we'll talk a little bit about this event, which that's why we're here to talk about Chefs Who Care. This amazing event coming up on July 17th. And anybody likes anything about food, this is a place to be. We'll find out why. Anyway, Gennaro, take it away. A little bio.
All right. So first of all, I'm friends with Eric through the food world, which I'm very honored to be, and I'm happy to have Calvin or Carlo, as I call him, as a new friend of ours. I'm a food guy. I'm a native New Yorker, but I live in New Jersey. I love New Jersey, and I got involved with the Ashley Lauren Foundation because of that point too. So it brings food, fantastic people together to help families. So that's why I'm here. I have a small show on Spotify called The Good Food Fellas. We basically do interviews like this and, good people doing good things in the food world. And I'm excited to be on your show today, Calvin.
Okay, thank you, Eric. And I didn't even, I didn't process, and now I'm processing it. You're the son.
Yeah,
my
mother run. Yep.
Yep, and
Lucky son.
the brother of Ashley Lauren. So
Yeah,
I'm just processing that now. So
yeah, no, Calvin. I mean, thank you so much again for having us on your show today. This is incredible. We really appreciate the opportunity to chat with you, chat about the event, and to all of your many viewers out there, to just get the word out for what we're doing. And yeah, Gennaro and I, we go back a lot of years. He's a phenomenal friend of mine. He literally knows every chef, I think, in New York, New Jersey, and around the country. I feel at this point, everyone knows Gennaro. He's the best guy. He's the most generous guy. We couldn't be doing this event without him. We know a lot of the same people in the food world. I'm a photographer. I'm the native New Jerseyan, but I live in New York City. Oh, so we kind of reversed. Yeah, but I've been a resident here in New York City 23 years now, and I've been a photographer here for 10 years, professional photographer. While I do a number of other things in the photography world, a big part of my focus is working with chefs here in New York City and food brands. And so I've gotten to know a lot of these amazing chefs and talent and companies over the years. And, we got inspired to do this event, and we just put the word out. And I'm so grateful that Gennaro accepted and was able to, to bring on so many amazing chefs and to really help us, because at the end of the day, this event, it's all about phenomenal food and getting to experience all this great, culinary talent and all of the wonderful wines and the spirits that we're going to have. But at the end of the day, it's our mission to help these children and their families. That's at the core of this. It's a great time. It's a great event. But our mission is to, the core of this is to help these families in any way we possibly, pardon me, in any way we possibly can.
Great.
Well said, Eric.
Funny, I mentioned before we went on air that 10 years ago we did with NJ Discover, Tara Jean and myself covered some hamburger event.
Yeah. A long supporter of the foundation.
Yeah, and that was my first introduction into the Ashley Lauren Foundation and the work that they do. a little bit of history. Did somebody throw out a little bit of history of the Ashley Lauren
Yeah,
Foundation?
of course. I'd be happy to. My sister was Ashley. My sister was diagnosed with kidney cancer when she was 3.5 years old, and
Eric, let me fix it. Your
please,
sister is Ashley too.
my sister is a yes. My sister is Ashley.
Very good.
Yes, yes, yeah, yeah. So my sister, when she was diagnosed, our whole world was turned upside down. It was something that you're never prepared for, and it's something that can be incredibly traumatic. And she had to have surgery right away. I remember as soon as she was diagnosed, we had her in Children's Hospital of Philadelphia into surgery. Within, I think it was like 2 days.
Wow.
She was having surgery. So we're so fortunate and blessed. She's survived and is thriving, has an amazing, beautiful family, and helps out the foundation. My mother my mother is not just because she's my mother, but she is literally one of the most generous, loving, and supportive people. You'll never meet it. She's so unique and outstanding. She's one of the most generous, loving, and supportive people you'll ever meet. And she really wanted to give back and to help all of these children, the children and the families who had the same experience that we had, that we went through this same journey. So she founded, she says, I want to start my own foundation. She's very ambitious. She wanted to take on the entire state of New Jersey to try to help as many of the families as she could. She's been doing that 18 years.
Wow.
18 years she's been running this foundation, and she works 7 days a week at this. I could not be more proud of the work that she does. She works day and night to do whatever the families need. So the mission of the foundation is to provide whatever kind of financial and emotional support that we can for the families. We don't fund research, but our motto is bringing hope and help to children with cancer. She takes on the entire state of New Jersey. What we do is we offer a lot of direct financial assistance to the families. When you're going through something like this, sometimes you have to take off a lot of work. So we help pay, rents and mortgages, utilities. If there's something, that you need covered in terms of other bills, we try to help out with that. We often provide gas cards because the families in New Jersey are typically running to Sloan or CHOP for their treatments, and so we'll provide that. We've done a lot of random things, providing a refrigerator when a family needed it one time. We reach out into the community, whatever resources we can help with the family at the time. We've also provided some emotional support animals over the years. Wow. For the kids, which has been wonderful. We also have a program called the Birthday Brigade, where we celebrate every child's birthday with balloons, cakes, gifts, that kind of thing. And then we have 2 major outings per year for the children and their families. We bring them all together. We celebrate them. We have a massive party for them, one in the spring and one around Christmas time. And it's just whatever the families need, we try to help cover. We've done wish fulfillment over the years as well. And this event is to, just help raise awareness and funds, for what we're doing. And Gennaro and I, when I first asked him about it, I said, we've worked with a lot of exceptional talent. The best. We've been very fortunate to have worked with so many incredible chefs over the years. So we put the word out, and we were very honored and humbled that, so many New York City and New Jersey chefs, they were touched by our mission as well. And they said, what can we do? What can we do to support, the mission?
So that's the background of how Chefs Who Care, July 17th, 2023. It's a week from
a week from this Monday.
A week from this Monday, in Ocean Township at the English Manor. I hold this up again because this will be all over my promo stuff.
Calvin, can I also add one thing that Eric also leads into what Eric was saying is that just keep in mind the foundation does not get any support from the state or federal. So all the money that's raised through these events literally goes into the programs that Eric was talking about. So that's the importance of, giving as much as you can, coming out to support, and really thinking about you could be in these family shoes.
Right.
Yeah.
Correct.
Sadly. Yeah.
It is. It's a wow. What you're doing, and like I said, I've been conscious of this for a long time, and I'm so glad I was brought to get involved in this and spreading the word. So talk a little bit about some of the New York, New Jersey chefs who'll be there and doing their thing.
Yeah, sure. Gennaro, you want me to? I'll kick us off.
Please.
We we thought about back, when we first started formulating, an event. We had a board member who wanted to do sort of like an Italian festival type of event. We didn't have anything specific yet, and then Gennaro and I have attended how many hundreds of these tasting events all over?
Probably thousands.
Yeah, at this point for you, yeah, absolutely.
Yes,
He
over
gets
the
invited
years.
everywhere. He's the man. It's incredible. I get to photograph them, which I enjoy so much, and so I said I would really, because I photograph so many of these and I enjoy them so much, I thought, wouldn't it be incredible, if we can bring, some New York City chefs, some colleagues of ours, and North Jersey chefs, people down to Monmouth County, that I'm sure, people travel all the time from Monmouth into the city and upstate, but to just bring them all together, in one day is incredible thing. So we came up with we had a theme, which is the Italian Riviera, and we have a lot of chefs, a lot of the cuisine is going to be based on that theme, and we have some incredible. We've been very blessed and very humble. We've had some incredible sponsors coming on board, like San Pellegrino is one of our major donors, and we also have and sponsors, and we also have D'Artagnan supplying the incredible. D'Artagnan is like the best, and it's they are supplying
kings and queens of meat in the country.
Yeah, they are. They are of the utmost highest quality and standard, and they have been so generous. They're providing all the proteins. They're sponsoring all of our proteins for our chefs.
Wow.
Which has been huge for us, and we can't thank them enough. We also have Urbani truffles, the best truffles that are out there, who have sponsored and are bringing their truffles. So anyone who gets to attend gets to have 2 dishes that feature their truffles. There are going to be a lot of shaved truffles there, which will be incredible. Calvis's Caviar is coming on board. We're doing a special caviar bump from 6 to 7 p.m. during the tasting. It's a 1-hour exclusive thing. This is some of the best caviar in the world, and they are bringing it there for everyone to try between 6 and 7. We have wines with causes. The amount of wine we're going to have is pretty staggering. Actually, there's just so much wine that they
Please come thirsty.
Yeah.
We don't bring bottles home.
You have to come thirsty. You have to. Absolutely. We have our dear friends Jacques and Hasti Torres of Jacques Torres Chocolate. Maybe some of you are familiar with this show, Nailed It, on Netflix. He's the co-host of that show, and they've been so generous, and they are bringing all of their chocolates for everyone. We've got a nice sampling of their chocolates for everyone to try. We have Di Cecco Pasta, which are sponsor. We have them coming on board for a couple of the chefs the pasta dishes that they're going to be featuring at their stations. I also have to give we are so excited about this because I've got a huge shout out for Design 446 that are gorgeous, invites. They have been incredible with their design work for us. And then we have Manasquan Luna Balloon, and we have Cozy Style Floral Design, who's going to be doing all of our design for the event as well. So we're so thrilled. They've been so generous to us. And the one The big one though that we really have to thank is the English Manor. The English Manor has been instrumental in getting this event going, and for us to be able to feature these chefs and for their incredible space and venue. We can't thank them enough for their generosity and everything that they're providing for. It's a beautiful space, and we're so thrilled, you know, to be able to hold the event there. And again, they've been beyond generous for us. And Gennaro, I know Gennaro's got a lot to. I don't want to take everything away from. We've got some amazing chefs. We've got Sylvia Barban from Top Chef is coming down to make her famous ricotta gnocchi, and that's going to be accompanied with
gnocchi.
Yeah, they're insane. They're incredible. Cesare Casella, one of the most revered Italian chefs, he's coming down with this famous prosciutto for everyone to try. We've got Gennaro. I'm gonna let you. I feel bad. I'm doing all the talking here. I'll let you.
No worries.
I'll let you pick.
When it comes for folks who love bubbles, very important.
Yeah.
Neonetto Prosecco, top line, top shelf Prosecco for those who really want to swim in bubbles at night, amongst the great chefs as well as ever mentioned. And olive oil, very important.
Yes.
Artisan Sicilian olive oil by PECCHIA, the top Sicilian olive oil in the world, coming and providing us with olive oil for the chefs. It's going to be in your gift bag, so get ready. You're going to have some good. And Calvin, I know you're all about good life and long life. That's the right olive oil to drink if you're going to do that. So excited about that. So I pulled in some of my great friends like Angelo Campitiello. His family owned A&S pork stores. They're renowned in the tri-state area and beyond. Chef Jesse Jones, he's the POW chef. So really goes around to schools teaching kids about cooking and everything else. Really loves everything. And he's going to put a little Southern Italian spin on it, if you know what I mean. We have Fabrizio Facchini, who's world renowned. He's cooked with Massimo Bottura. He's got more connections than AT&T, this man, around the world. He's incredible. It's just, you know, every time I see him out, I went to one of his events. The food that he puts out is literally art, as we spoke about before. It's incredible.
Yeah.
Yes. Roberto Caporuscio, right? So one of the greats. He brought basically Neapolitan pizza to New York through his company called Castay. Roberto's coming. He's doing the Sabrina. So we spoke about Urbani truffles. So just imagine this: a beautiful pizza made by Roberto with salami, with or without, because this whole thing, Calvin, you'll love this. It's about honoring meat eaters and lovers, but also a lot of vegetarian options as well.
We'll have a few we'll have some vegetarian options out there too.
Yes, it's gonna be exciting for anyone who likes either one, and we're gonna play with that too, because we're gonna do both equally. We have the cool thing for street lovers. So Joe Murphy from Jean Georges opened up his own place, Bakehouse by Joe Murphy, down by Freehold area, and he's going to be coming. I mean, the sweets are going to be crazy. Bruno's Bakery luckily moved from Staten Island. They were the biggest Staten Island bakery. They moved to Freehold as well. They're coming. They're going to be doing a special gift inside the actual gift bag, but also they're going to team up with a chef called Chef German Rizzo from a place called Plato Tasting Bar in East Village. They're basically going to do a little collaboration where one's making the brioche bun and the other one's making like a special 1 out of 4 ice cream gelatos that's actually going there. So you're going to get a true Italian ice cream sandwich. There we go with that.
Oh, if I may, German Rizzo. Chef German Rizzo is bringing 4 gelatos, for everybody to try, and then that collaboration. Joseph Sedapani's bringing the brioche, and it's a Sicilian ice cream sandwich. It's going to be that. He's with his Amalfi lemon sorbet in particular. They're going to partner with that dish.
The nice thing about that, we thought about everybody else too. 2 dairy free and 2 with dairy, so that's important. So no one's going to miss out on dessert. You're going to be full of dessert by the time you're done with it. You can.
There'll be plenty of dessert. Yeah, there'll be plenty of dessert.
Already hit on the Cecco pasta. The Cecco pasta is doing a special fusilli, and it's going to be in the hands of Vincenzo Garofalo, who has a beautiful place in Queens. He's actually going to have a tub of wheel. He's going to cook his lemon pasta in the tub of wheel. So you're going to be served hot pasta out of the tub of wheel, pecorino romano, onto your plate to enjoy.
Wow.
Another person who's going to be down in the area now, he's going to open up a new place in Eatontown, is Chef Ryan DiPercio. He's going to open up a gorgeous place down there. It's going to be the it place for when it comes to wedding halls and events. I'm going to try to get him drunk on Prosecco and get him to have the event at his place next year at this event. Joe Tarmatella, coming from Felina Group, who is opening 4 steakhouses this year. They have a place called Felina in Ridgewood, who's the top place there. And, you know, Ridgewood is very, very hot, very, very hot. And that's the place to be right now. So Stephen Yen is from the country, the tennis, golf.
Liberty National.
Golf?
Liberty National,
the biggest golf course on the East Coast. He's coming to do a little, he's Asian, so a little Asian Italian spin, which is going to blow people's minds out. We have a local lady, Jessica Busteri, who's a chef, and she came on board when she heard about these other chefs that just wanted to come in and help us out. So I think we almost covered everyone there.
No,
right?
I have to mention Chef, one of my dear friends, Chef Serbisani from Tagmo.
Oh my God!
One of the best restaurants. Still one of my favorite restaurants in New York City.
Legend.
Tagmo, South Street Seaport. It's incredible. You have to go check it out if you're, whenever you're in the city. It's incredible. The food is outstanding, and she's gonna be presenting a gorgeous summertime dish for everybody to enjoy. I think we covered almost there. I think we got everybody, but it's
everyone,
a incredible lineup of chefs, and we're honored. We might also have a surprise guest chef too. So we're just putting that out there as well. We might have another nice surprise up our sleeves for the event. Just saying. But it's
that was a mouthful, wasn't it?
It was. But it's but at the end of the day, these are all industry veterans who are very passionate about what they do. They bring incredible food and experiences to the for the foundation, basically, for us to raise the money and the awareness. And they've all been so generous with their time and their talent. And a lot of them, they're driving themselves. They're not around the corner. None of these chefs are, with the exception of except for Bruno's. They're local now, which is great, in Freehold. But everybody else is traveling down for this for us. So we're very honored and humbled that they're taking times out of their very extremely busy schedules to come and be a part of this event.
Eric, that's a good time to mention also that chefs are always the first online to help, whether it's war relief, whether it's children, whether it's adults who have needs. It doesn't matter whether it's dogs and cats. The chefs always say yes unless they have other things going on. And that was one of the other things. So we have like 16 chefs. Could you imagine on a Monday night doing that, where we're taking them away from their businesses, their families, to come and help us? I mean, we are indebted to them. They are our VIPs, and we can't wait to honor them as well.
Wow. I'm sitting here listening. Confession, the chocolate thing kind of got to me.
Right on.
I'm just
Calvin, you can lay down on that table and just.
They're incredible, Calvin. They are. Yeah, the chocolates are amazing.
They are the best.
I've been for years.
He's a master.
Jacques is so passionate about what he does, and they have besides their chocolates, they have a whole line of products. And Jacques and Hasti, Jacques and Hasti Torres are, again, some of the most generous people that I know, and I can't thank them enough. They've been so supportive of our work, and I have to huge shout out to Ariane Deguan, who has done who has been instrumental with herself and D'Artagnan in getting us all of these proteins, for these chefs to feature, for everybody to come and enjoy. We can't. I'm always, again, I know I've used that word a bunch of times, but I'm very humbled by all of this. To be, that they've been also generous. I've worked with them all for years, and I've known them for years. But the fact that they're all coming out to help support the cause is incredible.
Wow, just an amazing event. Chefs who care, and there'll be links all over for people to Uh,
Oh yeah, I can tell you right now, it's
tell us.
tickets. Yeah, the event is Monday, July 17th. It will be from 5 to 9 p.m. taking place at the English Manor in Ocean Township, New Jersey. Tickets are $175 per person. Trust me, with the amount of food and the wine that you're getting,
Worth
and
it.
the quality of the food and the wine and the experience you're getting, it is more than worth it. It is, you would spend a lot more dining out on, you know, on something like this, a lot more.
Well
So
worth it.
it's a great deal. It's going to be a great experience. We're going to have we're going to have live entertainment. We have an amazing silent auction as well. We've got some wonderful things that we're going to be featuring, and it's going to be a very special night. You will not go home thirsty. You will not go home hungry. And again, it's from 5 to 9. Tickets can be purchased through the Ashley Lauren Foundation website. If you go to www.ashleylaurenfoundation.org, www.ashleylaurenfoundation.org. That has the link. If you go to that page, there will be a link there where you can purchase tickets.
Perfect.
Eric, also shout out to Paul Anthony, our DJ, because he gave his time for this.
Thank you.
And we got some special singers there along with the kind of like Riviera style music. So you'll be able to dance, you'll be able to just vibe out, you'll be able to just feel like you're at a different place. You'll be in New Jersey, but you'll feel like you're somewhere else. So we guarantee that.
And we definitely, we want to make sure we you know, that everybody just who's coming there and has a you know, has a tremendous experience and a great time. You know, Gennaro and I love a good party. We're going to host you. We're going to make sure you have a great time. You know, and also we've been very fortunate that we have an honoree this year that we're bringing on board.
I'm going to ask about that. Is it Sir Gary Kong, right?
Yeah, Sir Gary Kong.
Yes.
We're honoring this year. So Gennaro, do you mind speaking about Sir Gary real quick? Is that okay?
I'd be so honored to. So Sir Gary Kong, how many things we need an hour just to talk about?
Yeah, it's true.
His resume. It's 4 pages long, but I'll try to give you some highlights about this man. Basically, he's the president of the Sino-American Commerce Association. And besides that, president of Global Heroes Foundation, chairman of the World Summit, and he's a very, very successful self-made man. He did it through food to start with. So he was a cook, worked his way up to 5-star kitchens. Yep.
Yeah,
and he became a sous chef. So that's why we love there is a meaning for what he's doing with us, because he's lived the dream. He's done the work, you know, and he's obviously, like we said before, he's put himself in other people's shoes, literally, to make his success. Started out 16 years old cooking and basically worked his way up. So while he was cooking, he also bought real estate smartly. So he's basically a mogul in real estate in Flushing, New York. Very renowned, very loved. The most important thing is that he gives most of his money and his time and resources back to the community. And that's why Flushing is like so bustling. So when he was presented to us by a great friend of ours, and we mentioned Michelle LaFranchi before, who I was happy to bring along to help us out. And she's just been a powerhouse on this team that we have built this committee. Michael Jacobson, a friend of hers, who's at Madison Avenue Agency, NYC. So Michael is just so incredible. Michael Jacobson, he just had this vision where he said, you know what, we have to bring this together to make it for everyone. And that's what this thing's all about. So we have a New York connection, we have a Flushing connection, we have a Northern New Jersey connection, and we have a Monmouth connection, because I know I learned so much about Monmouth that it's one of the top places where there's benefits and parties and gatherings, and I never knew about that. And I think the thing that's different about this one is that you're going to be getting some people like kind of imported into your town. That's just in a rocky world. I mean, it's just incredible. Yeah. And so Gary not only does that, so we're going to actually feature his wine. So he's the founder of the One Wine, and also for beer lovers, he's the founder of the New York Classic Beer. So basically, he's coming with that. You're going to be tasting stuff, the wine from his vineyard and the beer from his brewery that he makes himself. So that's the man right there.
You're not going home thirsty or hungry from that by any stretch. Yeah.
And I can't wait to shake Gary's hand, because I never met him, but I'm excited to thank him in person. And I'm sure Eric is too. And Monica's like my second mom now. She calls me her son. I can't say enough about her because she's truly the top honoree in my heart and my head. And I can't wait to see her smile and be honored as well, because I think that she'll be surprised how we honor her as well.
Wow. Well, this has been great, and my head is like swimming with the input from this event. It's an amazing event. I'll be promoting this all week because it is truly for all kinds of reasons. I mean, to benefit the Ashley Lauren Foundation, but to just because you know what, in my world, I don't get a chance to do enough quote chefs in my world. And this gives people, I'm thinking about, this gives people an opportunity to expand their horizons beyond, to taste what's out there, above and beyond, a hamburger on a bun. This is
this isn't that about this is
it's a world of taste waiting for you, and it's extraordinary that this event is going on. So anyway, it's gonna be hard for me to eat dinner now, but
Well, come to the event, Calvin. Come to the event. Hang out with us.
the event, Calvin.
it's gonna be hard.
We want to cheers with you. We appreciate you.
Exactly.
I thank you so much, guys, for this, and I'll get this up and going tomorrow. We're gonna stop recording now. Don't leave. We'll do a 2-minute wrap, but thank you so much. Again,
Thank you.
It's next Monday, the 17th, English Manor. What an amazing event, Chefs Who Care. I'll show everybody again. Just to plant the seeds, Chefs Who Care. Again, I only wish you good things, guys. This is great.
Thank you, Calvin.
Thank you.
Thanks for the love.
Calvin. We appreciate your time.
Thank you.
Bless you.
So much.
You got it.